Universum Media Sports and Entertainment.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Exhibition Park Raceway. Saturday, October the 2nd. 5 live dashes coming your way. Post time this afternoon is set to go at 1 o'clock. All races today will go as programmed. No program changes on the card here this afternoon. Don't forget about the Pick 5 this afternoon. There is a carryover in the Pick 5. Make sure you have a look at that. 20 minutes to post for the first here this afternoon. And the Pick 5 starts, of course, in race number 1 with only 5 dashes today. Just a reminder, today's races are conducted under the rules and regulations of the Atlantic Provinces Harness Racing Commission. Today's judges are Mr. Bob Wallace, Mr. Derek Folan, and Mr. Harry Trenholm. Note to all horsemen and fans, there'll be a memorial horseshoe after race number 3 today afternoon. We do welcome as many of you who can to please participate here this afternoon. Memorial horseshoe for Mike Campbell after race number 3 here this afternoon at Exhibition Park. Don't forget about your 50-50 tickets here, ladies and gentlemen, this afternoon. Guaranteed draw 100. Attention on the backstretch. Also, Harold DeFazio will be around with purse checks, handing out purse checks to the horsemen on the backstretch. He also has 50-50 tickets, so anyone looking for 50-50 tickets on the backstretch today, please see Harold. He'll be around the backstretch momentarily with the purse checks and also selling 50-50 tickets.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Exhibition Park Raceway on this Saturday afternoon, October the 2nd. Curtis Johnson joined alongside with Scott Waddell as always, and we're here for a 5-dash program of live racing here this afternoon on this chilly fall day. And we're getting ready to get the party started here, Scotty. We're get her underway. We've a little bit of technical difficulties today in a few different areas, but we're getting rolling anyway.
Oh yeah, we have power outages here in the citywide actually, yeah. I guess. So we're back up and running now. 13 minutes to post, and we got a 5-dash card, of course, coming your way this afternoon, and pretty good top class, Curtis, to finish things off today.
Yes, field of 5 to contest that event. Bugger Max KD Overdrive, Instant Shadow, Ultimately Handsome, and Little Manny making the step back up to the top class. Scotty, coming off a dominant win last week in 159 flat by open lengths. With my Ideal Art not here this week, but the Ultimate Stable has got a two-pronged attack coming at them today, and the likes of Instant Shadow and Ultimately Handsome looking to take down Little Manny.
Yeah, they do. Little Manny gets the outside today based on purse earnings, so he's got the outside to contend with, but should be tough here. Kurt is post 5 and big win last week over a little bit of an off track, 159 flat, and an 8-length winner, so he'll be looking to repeat, go back-to-back here in our top class coming up as race number 5.
That is the last race on our program here this afternoon, of course, to go along with all of our simulcast action going on today. Autumn Gold Series, Scotty, starting to really take shape here. We're getting right down to the nitty-gritty. A couple weeks to go. The Autumn Gold Series races will be held on our last day, October the 23rd, and as you can see inside the program there, we've got our front runners and our top 25.
Yeah, KD Overdrive still leading. Thank you, all my fans. Little Manny sits in 3rd, followed by Montrose Hope. Woodmere Ideal Art, who you had mentioned, misses action today. But Bugger Max, Emperor, Blood Money, J. Brienne, and Paris Bow, they round out the top 10. And, of course, that final of the Autumn Gold Series, not too far away. We're creeping up there, Curtis, for sure.
Yeah, we're creeping up. Of course, we'll be racing next week with Reader's Crown weekend, but we will finish off our season the next 2 weeks after that. And those last day, those finals will be taking place. So we're looking forward to that. And I hate to bring it up, Scotty, but I mean, I'm sure you're not going to hate to bring it up, but we're into the home stretch as well in the summer handicapping contest, now turned to the fall playoff format. Our top 5's on the board, and I'm not one of them, but I noticed somebody at the top of the list, Mr. Waddell, 6750.
Wow, it's just one day, buddy. So I've taken a couple shots here early, so first and third race, so I'll let you know who I got. But no, leading the board, Brock just $6 behind. D. McLaughlin sitting 3rd, and Ashley Johnston sitting 4th, and Ron Chamberlain rounds out. Ronnie's got some work to do there. He might buy a couple long shots today and hope to get back up in the leaderboard a little bit.
Yes, Ashley's the hope for our household now, as I was dropped out last week.
Well, I didn't want to say anything.
In 6th place, hey, it is what it is. So
I thought for sure you were going to crack it, man.
I couldn't pull it out. I was doomed from the get-go last week. But so Ashley's holding a $4.50 lead on Ronnie, so it's he's got to do the leapfrog. But I guess the thing, try to get to the top 4 today. We'll see how that rolls out. Of course, there'll be one eliminated. We'll be down to 4 for our card coming up in 2 weeks. So we've got 10 minutes to post now for race number 1. Starters will be out on track here very shortly, and as soon as they do, Scotty and I'll be back, do a little bit of handicapping for you here this afternoon. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, the pick 5 kicked off here in race number 1. A little bit of a carryover from last week, so that's a good bet. We've had some success with it here, and you've got 9 minutes to get your wagers in on the first leg of the pick 5 as well. So we will be back here shortly to take a look at race number 1.
And don't forget as well, 50-50 tickets are selling today. As Brock had mentioned, Harold DeFazio also around selling 50-50 tickets on the backstretch. So the purse checks are out, fellas and horsemen. Make sure you dig deep. Grab a 50-50 today and have a great prize, guaranteed at $100 here this afternoon. And there are the handicapper selections for race number 1 on your monitors now. And Kurt and I have gone to the first 2 in identical order, with Casey Starlight on the inside post, the early favorite here at 1-9. Some money on her early on. And in second place, Electric Sill, the horse coming in from Truro Raceway this afternoon. Todd Treitz driving. Kurt and I both like him for second. And then for third, we differ a bit. But Gerard Smith, he's gone to the 5-horse Electric Sill to win this upcoming first race. So now sitting at 8 minutes. And again, as Brock mentioned, no changes on your program this afternoon. Races 1, Daily Double. For races 1 and 2, also Exactor, along with Win and Place, Triactor, and again, pick 5. So get in on it today. Starts here, of course, with race number 1. So make your selections. And make sure you get in on the Pick 5, a carryover from last week. So get in on today's Pick 5 starting here in race number 1. As mentioned, 8 minutes to post, and the starters will be leaving the barn area for post parade coming up shortly for our first of 5 live races. And we're just a little behind getting race number 1 starters onto the racetrack, showing 3 minutes for wagering, so lots of time remaining for wagering. Don't forget, pick 5 available. And early money here in race number 1 all over. Horse number 1, KC Starlight, off the inside post here this afternoon. And she's at 1-9, so a big bettor's choice early here in race number 1. Start of your pick 5. And wanted to say hello to those of you watching our racing here this afternoon, wherever you're watching from. And, of course, all you have to do is visit our website at horseracingnb.com and pick up a free live program. And follow along, of course, also on your HPI bet account. If you do have one, you can bet the races here at Exhibition Park Raceway all afternoon long. And again, post time for the first race as we see the starters for the first now leaving the barn area. So coming up next, we will have the post parade of our first of 5 dashes, kicking off your pick 5 wagering.
The horses and the drivers for race number 1 are now on the racetrack for the post parade. Race 1 goes for a purse of $1,100. Daily double, exactor, triactor, win place, and the $1 pick 5 with a carryover are your betting features. Number 1 is KC's Starlight, owned by Don Bishop, Bruce McDonald, Charlie Miles of Fredericton. Charlie Miles does the training. Stephen Treitz will do the driving from the rail, the 2-year-old KC's Starlight. Number 2, Roland Peg, owned by Dale Orr of St. John, Robert Orr of Oak Bay. Gordon White does the training. John Davidson will do the driving from post 2, Roland Peg. Number 3, You Can't Fix Stupid, owned by Gerard Gallant of Cocan, New Brunswick. Gerard does the training. He will do the driving from post 3, You Can't Fix Stupid. Number 4, Philanthropist, owned by Robert McNeil of St. John, New Brunswick. He is the trainer. Mark Haig does the driving from post 4, Philanthropist. Number 5, Electric Sill, owned by Andrea Renison and Ryder Renison of Truro, Nova Scotia. George Renison is the trainer. Todd Treitz will do the driving from post 5, Electric Sill. Number 6, Windermere I'm All Right, owned by Kevin Price of Fredericton, New Brunswick. Steph DeCourcy does the training. Steph will do the driving today from post 6, Windermere I'm All Right. These are the 6 pacers to contest race number 1, going for a purse of $1,100. Daily double, exactor, triactor, win place, and the pick 5 are your betting features. Don't be left out on race number 1.
Hamlet starters on track for our first race of the afternoon. Field of 6 to contest this event. Get our afternoon started here, Scotty. As we had mentioned earlier, that you and I agree, as we're a lot of people here in the favorites in this one. And on top, we're going KC Starlight. On screen now, the 2-year-old daughter of Source of Pride. Comes off of a stakes win in PEI Colt Stakes on September the 18th in Charlottetown. Swooped late to catch the win in 2 minutes and 4/5. Nice closing quarter. 29-1 on the end. Kenny Murphy was in the bike. Regular pilot Stephen Treitz back on today. Rail control. I think if Stephen gets around the first turn with her clean, I think she could be well on to win number 3 here today, Scotty.
Yeah, I liked her second lifetime start here, Kurt, where she left from post 1 and went right to front, stayed out of trouble the whole race, and nice trip, 2:02 over St. John here, and led all the way, and she showed her versatility there in her last start. So she does kind of get shuffled back a little for whatever reason, and she shows that she can rebound. But just like this filly to get the job done here for Don Bishop, Bruce McDonald, Charlie Miles, of course, co-owns and trains this filly. Does a great job with young horses. And they look like they've got another half-decent one here for sure, Kurt. KC Starlight from post number 1, and the bettors all over right now at 1-9. Full disclosure, I've got 10 to win in place on her for my handicapping selection. So not going to make a whole lot of money, but hoping to carry on.
You're getting right in early, right off the bat.
Yeah,
So,
first and third today.
I can't disagree with you on that first pick for sure.
Yeah.
Went to the old veteran. We went from a 2-year-old to a 13-year-old.
Yeah.
The old veteran Electric Sill ships in today for a New Brunswick start. Trainer George Renison in town brought a couple of races here today. And this horse comes in off of a 7th place finish most recently in Truro over an off track last week, 2:03-3. He's got the lone win this year out of 16 starts. It was 59 flat in Truro back on August the 29th. But I mean, he's a classy old horse. He definitely can bust out of the gate. He's got the right man on the bike in Todd Trites. Todd's driven him plenty in the past, so I expect to see him busting early and look for early position. And the old boy could hang around for a piece, and you never know if the filly isn't right up to snuff. Maybe he gets her done today.
Yeah, he's slowly dropping as far as the odds here. He's down to 2-1 here for Trites from post position number 5, and nice to see the Renaissance here this afternoon with us, shipping up from Nova Scotia. And this horse, like you say, Kurt, 13 years old. He's had a great career, just short of 50 lifetime wins. He's got 46, so he's looking for 47. Has a win this season and won 59. And like you say, Todd has driven this horse many, many times. And this old veteran pacer knows how to get around and game horse. So that's kind of the one that scares me here, Kurt, as far as the handicapping contest here in the first. There's one that's going to beat the one entry. I think it'll be number 5, Electric Sill here. So looks like an early battle here this afternoon between the Trites brothers.
Could be looking for a Trites brother exactly here in race number 1. Went to the outside of the gate to Windermere I'm All Right to round out the top 3. This mare come in with a good race last week. She wired right out from the 6 hole. She moved into the 5 with a scratch, went right down the road, just got captured didn't just get captured, but she tired to the 2nd place finish to I Love Roses last week in 2:04-3. This mare's versatile, but she loves the up front game. She likes to be sitting handy. Steph DeCourcy will drive today over brother Colin, and we'll see what Steph does, but I mean, she definitely can scoot out of there, so if he's looking for early position, he might be able to get her spotted well, and if so, she could catch a piece of the ticket.
Yeah, I probably would have been more apt to back this horse if Colin was driving, to be honest. But we'll see how he does here from post position 6. Windermere, I'm All Right, as they get set on the backstretch here for race number 1. Last chance, the pick 5.
Starters moving in now for race number 1 into position. First leg of the pick 5. Gates in position, wings open, wheels are rolling for the first time today. We'll send it upstairs to track announcer Brock McCachran with the race call.
Thanks, Kurt. Time to kick off the card with the opener here. Kind of a mixed bag of tricks. A little bit of the old, the young, and the restless here in the first. We got KC Starlight from the inside with Stephen Trites. Rollin' Peg with John Davidson. You Can't Fix Stupid, Gerard Gallant. Philanthropist with Mark Haig. Electric Sill, Todd Trites outside. Windermere, I'm All Right. And Steph DeCourcy. 6 of them. Everybody's got their nose on the gate. Gate is at the top of the stretch. Race number 1, Exhibition Park. Here they come. There they go, off and pacing. Great start outside. Electric Sill. Trites hits the gas on him. He's the leader into the first turn. Electric Sill from the outside. Inside, KC Starlight gets away second. You Can't Fix Stupid. She's got found third. Little Rocky there went Rollin' Peg. She backs off now to 5th. Philanthropist will slide in front of her and take 4th. At the back, that's Windermere I'm All Right, and she's to the outside right away. On to the opening quarter. That's Electric Sill and Trites. They set up shop on the front end. They're the leaders by the opening quarter. This is the 13-year-old veteran, Electric Sill. He took them by the opening quarter, 28-2. Sharp opening quarter for the veteran, and he is in command of the racetrack. Long mile today for Windermere I'm All Right. She's right up now to look the leader in the eye. These two hook up halfway home, loving the trip back there. The 2-year-old filly, KC Starlight, is just watching all this. You Can't Fix Stupid there, 4th. Philanthropist 5th. After the miscue, Rollin' Peg is at the back. They were halfway home. 1 minute and 1/5. Electric Sill, still your leader. Outside, Windermere I'm All Right. No closer than second. Right there, KC Starlight. No place to race right now. You Can't Fix Stupid. She's 4th. She'll eye the outside. Philanthropist right with them in fifth. On down the backside they go. It's Electric Sill. He's still the leader. Casey Starlight in the two-hole biding her time. 3 wide time for Philanthropist from the back. 3/4 came and went on the board. 129 and 3. It's Electric Sill. He still looks strong. His lead is 2 on the turn. Casey Starlight, though, she's got her in his sights from second. These two will settle it in the stretch. Electric Sill, the 13-year-old, turns them into the stretch. Down the stretch, Electric Sill. He looks sharp to the line. It's Electric Sill and Trites all the way. Electric Sill, wire to wire. Second goes to KC Starlight. Third looks to be You Can't Fix Stupid. Time for the mile. Sharp one in the opener. 2 minutes, 3/5.
And driver Todd Trites takes Electric Sill right off the gate here this afternoon. Cut the fractions, did all the work, took the lead early. And the 13-year-old son of Electric Stena for Team Renison from post position number 5, gathered the lead early and never looked back. Electric Sill, as you can see in the Universum Homestretch Media replay, and it's Electric Sill. Todd Trites driving away, and KC Starlight never really got too close to the action as Todd led the entire way. KC Starlight second, and a battle for third between You Can't Fix Stupid and Philanthropist. But down to the wire, it's the veteran pacer who gets the job done here, the teenager, Electric Sill, and that is win number 47 of his career. As you see Todd sitting chilly in the bike here for the victory over KC Starlight here in race number 1. Then back to third, You Can't Fix Stupid over Philanthropist for third and fourth. So we'll see Team Renison in the winner's circle here in race number 1 in just a moment with their Electric Sill.
Now making his way back in front of the fans comes the winner of race number 1. It's the 5-entry Electric Sill. He's a 13-year-old gelded son of Electric Stena from the Survivor Gold mare Sylvie Vivi. Owned by Andrea Renison and rider Matthews Renison of Truro, Nova Scotia. He's trained by George Renison. Driven to victory by Todd Trites. Put the veteran campaigner on top all the way. Electric Still stopped the clock today. 2 minutes, 4/5. That's win number 47 on his career. His second of the season. Congratulations to the connections. Andrea Renison, rider Matthews Renison, George Renison, Todd Trites, and Electric Still. Did review pylon action on the 1. KC Starlight at the 7/8. KC Starlight was inside 1 pylon but not lapped on. Therefore, no violations here in race number 1. Race number 1 is headed official. Race number 1 going official. The 1, KC Starlight, was second. 2, Roland Peg, was sixth. 3, You Can't Fix Stupid, finished third. 4, Philanthropist, was fourth. 5, Electric Sill, your race winner. And the 6, Windermere, I'm All Right, was fifth. Top down your program should read 263, 415 on the bottom. Fractions for race number 1, quarter was up 28 and 2. Half, a minute and 1/5. 3/4, 129 and 3. Mile time for your winner, number 5, Electric Sill, 2 minutes and 4/5. Here's your pays for race number 1. Electric Sill returned $4.70 to win, $3 to place. The 1 KC Starlight, $2.10 to place. $2 Exactor, 5-1, the winning combination in race number 1, $13.90 for your Exactor. $2 Triactor, 5-1-3, the winner in the opener. Your $2 Tri returns $38.70. Don't forget to get your 50-50 tickets, folks. They are available at all the sellers here this afternoon. As usual, the prize is guaranteed at a minimum of $100. Harold DeFazio is on the backstretch. For anybody looking for 50-50 tickets over there, please support the NBSBOA 50-50 draw here this afternoon at Exhibition Park.
And coming up next, our second race of the afternoon, second part of the Pick 5, if you're still alive. Also, daily double wagering, races 2 and 3, Exactor, win and place and Triactor betting on race number 2, a field of 5. It's worth $1,400. And post time coming up in about 10 minutes for race number 2. And don't forget, with regards to our live racing calendar here at Exhibition Park Raceway, no racing next weekend, Thanksgiving weekend, and of course the events happening over in Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island with the yearling sale as well as the Breeders' Crown Championships. So a big weekend coming their way next Saturday and Sunday over there as far as the racing calendar. Also the yearling sale going next weekend. So if you're heading over for any of those festivities, hope you have a great time over at Red Shores next weekend. So again, we're off next weekend back here on Saturday, October 16th, and then closing it out Saturday, October the 23rd. As we take a look at our handicapper selections coming up in race number 2, and I've went with number 5, Don't Ask Logan, to win from post 5, and the starter also from the Renison stable, so they'll be looking to score the sweep of the daily double here in race number 2 with Don't Ask Logan from post position 5 and Trites. And then going to number 1, Bout to Get Lucky for second. Curdy's gone with Bout to Get Lucky to win it over Don't Ask Logan. And Gerard Smith has gone with About to Get Lucky as well to win over number 5, Don't Ask Logan. And then Thank You All My Fans for third. So we'll take a look at the field and a little bit more depth coming up after the post parade of race number 2, sitting at 8 minutes for race number 2. Down to 6 minutes on race number 2, down to 6 minutes. And just a reminder, of course, we are simulcasting races from Red Shores today. Big card over there, including the Lady Slipper Stakes. And that will be going all afternoon long after our live racing has been completed. And then, of course, lots of action coming up throughout the afternoon and this evening, right here in St. John and our Sulky Room Lounge, as well as our teletheater locations in Fredericton and in Dieppe. So no shortage of racing all day long here at Exhibition Park Raceway and, of course, at our teletheater locations 7 days a week. 5 minutes, race number 2. 5 minutes. Starters should be coming onto the racetrack here in just a few moments for post-parade. Second part of your Pick 5. Down to 3 minutes on race number 2. 3 minutes. Post parade will be coming up next.
Horses. Horses and drivers for race number 2 are now on the racetrack for the post parade. Race 2 goes for a purse of $1,400. Daily double, exactor, triactor. Win place are your betting features. Number 1, Bout to Get Lucky. Owned by the Ultimate Stable of Greater Lakeburn, New Brunswick. Seafoy Melanson does the training. Kyle Mason is in the sulky from the rail. Bout to Get Lucky. 2, Thank You All My Fans, is owned by Kate McNeil of St. John, New Brunswick. Rick Allaby does the training. Stephen Treitz will do the driving from post 2. Thank You All My Fans. Number 3, Brandon's Glory. Tommy Gunn of St. John is the owner. He also does the training. John Davidson does the driving from post 3, Brandon's Glory. Number 4, Emperor, owned by Jeff Lewis of Moncton, New Brunswick. Jeff does the training and the driving from post 4. That's Emperor. Number 5, Don't Ask Logan, owned by Andrea Renison, Ryder Matthews Renison, Ian McDonald, and Basil Sherry of Nova Scotia. George Renison does the training. Todd Treitz will do the driving from the outside. Post 5, Don't Ask Logan. This is the field of 5 to contest race number 2, going for a purse of $1,400. Daily double, exactor, triactor, win place are your betting features. My first selection in the handicapping contest this afternoon is in this race. I have 2020 on the 5, Don't Ask Logan. Good luck.
And with starters on track for our second race of the afternoon, field of 5 to contest this event. And we're going to look at the starters in here. Of course, we just heard from Brock upstairs on his selection, which just Scotty happens to match my wife Ashley's selection in the handicapping challenge at Don't Ask Logan. But my top selection's on screen right now. Bout to Get Lucky, coming in off of a 2-race win streak, 2 miles and 1:59 flat. and Todd Treitz was aboard on both of those occasions. This horse is 9 for 10 this year and hitting the ticket. He's put together a solid season, getting better each and every week. He has rail control today. Of course, Todd's driving Don't Ask Logan on the outside. So Kyle Mason gets the call today from the Ultimate Stable and trainer Seafoam Melanson. We'll see if Kyle can protect his position, and just the way he's racing, you can't count him out for possibly hitting a hat trick here, Scotty.
Yeah, for sure. And we had mentioned it there last week. This horse just seems to be getting better as the season winds down here at Exhibition Park Raceway, and back-to-back winners. And you can't get much more homebred than this guy. Bred by the Ultimate Stable. He's sired by Ultimate Luck, and out of an Ultimate Dam as well, the Ultimate Spirit by Too Funny for Words. So definite homebred here, about to get lucky, and this horse has been racing well, sitting right now, Curtis, at 4-1. So I think if anybody's going to knock off the top choice here, number 5, Don't Ask Logan, it will be number 1, about to get lucky. But he's got his work cut out for him, I think, here today.
Yeah, absolutely. With our outside starter, Don't Ask Logan, coming into this race. Of course, coming in from Churro, we've seen the Renison Treitz connection score in race number 1 with Electric Sill. Going to be looking to sweep the daily double here this afternoon. You and I were just talking a bit off camera, Scotty, about this horse and the competition he's been keeping lately down in Churro. I mean, looking at his last 2 starts, yep. American Risk, Harry G, I'm a Looker too. Last week they did it over a sloppy track and 155-4, and this pacer was 4th, but he still paced a nice mile, 57-2, 28-4 on the end. I took sight of this horse back during Old Home Week. I watched him one night when Todd went with him, 155-1, 28-2 on the end. I mean, he's got some speed to him for sure, the son of McCardle, and many people will be liking him, as we already know a couple do for sure. And he's solid 1-9 favorite right now.
Yeah, you went a big trip there in Charlottetown on August 14th. Todd Treitz in the bike and set the horse. He ended up being out most of the mile and just clipped him at the wire, 55-1. And there you see as well, young Renison got a win over there with him as well, 55-2. But he's been racing some real nice horses down at Truro Raceway, and certainly not the likes of what he has to race today. So I think he's got it fairly easy, I think, here, Kurt. He's got post 5 to contend with. That's the only thing, but should win it here from post 5.
The starters are assembling right now for race number 2. Behind the gate, wings open, wheels are rolling, field of 5. We'll send it up to Brock with the race call.
Thanks, Kurt. Race 2 starters are on the turn. From the rail out, we have About to Get Lucky with Kyle Mason. Thank You All My Fans, Stephen Treitz. Brandon's Glory with John Davidson. Emperor with Jeff Lewis. Outside, Don't Ask Logan and Todd Treitz. Field of 5, race number 2, Exhibition Park. Here they come. There they go, off-hand pacing. Thank You All My Fans follows it out of there. Brandon's Glory to his outside. These two into the turn. Thank You All My Fans has command of the racetrack. Brandon's Glory now finds a seat in second. Emperor right to the rail in third. Don't Ask Logan tucked in fourth. And your early trailer, that's About to Get Lucky. He can see them all as they come out of the first turn. Stephen Treitz taps the brakes on Thank You All My Fans. Todd Treitz pops out of the 4-hole with Don't Ask Logan. Whips on the tail. He's up and driving by the opening quarter. Don't Ask Logan with a rush and a brush, looking now to take command of the racetrack. Inside, Thank You All My Fans is taking him. They went by the opening quarter, 29-4. We got an old-fashioned battle here in the race number 2. Outside, Don't Ask Logan and Thank You All My Fans. These two are going at it in front of the fans. First time around, that's Don't Ask Logan on the outside. He cannot get to the front. Thank You All My Fans working hard on the inside. These two halfway home, 58-2. Second quarter, 28-3. And Don't Ask Logan finally gets to the front. Thank You All My Fans literally took him as far as he could. They roll by the 5/8. Up on the outside now, About to Get Lucky. He now takes over third. On the inside, Brandon's Glory fourth and Emperor's last, but switches to the outside. inside by 3/4. Trites is still working hard. Don't ask Logan. He's still got them by 3. 127 and 1 by 3/4. The fractions have been serious. On the inside, thank you all my fans, is still clinging to second. 3 wide from the back comes Emperor, but nobody's making up ground on Don't Ask Logan. Top of the stretch, how much the best was he? He's got them by 5, now 6. It's all over. It's all Don't Ask Logan. And Todd Trites, he'll double up early on the card. Great battle for second here. Throw a blanket over them all. Brandon's Glory come up the cones and got second. Close for third. It's either Thank You All My Fans or About to Get Lucky. Time for the mile. 157 and 4. Don't Ask Logan.
And we've seen an early speed duel between the Trites brothers here this afternoon. They were going at it hard just until before the half-mile station there, and some good fractions, 29 and 4, 58 and 2, and Don't Ask Logan finally clearing, and there you see him through the home stretch, and he's out by quite a few here in the home stretch, and it's a battle now for second as they're all closing in there, but Don't Ask Logan all by himself here, the son of McCardle. It'll double up Trites here this afternoon, and the Renaissance have 2 straight wins on the program. But there you see Don't Ask Logan, and Todd Trites gives him back-to-back winners on the card in the Universum home stretch replay. And watch Brandon's Glory get up the inside late here for driver John Davidson, and he'll get the deuce. And it looked like About to Get Lucky might have got third. It was close there between him and Thank You All My Fans. But we'll have Don't Ask Logan back to the winner circle in just a few moments here. They score here in race number 2. Back-to-back winners for Trites and the Renaissance.
Actually, he's already here. Number 5, Don't Ask Logan, now back in front of the fans. He's the winner of race number 2. Number 5, Don't Ask Logan. He's a 6-year-old son of McCardle from the Real Artist mare, DJ Cameo. Owned by Andrea Renison, Ryder Matthews Renison, Ian McDonald, and Basil Sherry of Nova Scotia. George Renison does the training. Todd Trites did the driving. Don't Ask Logan, no trip required. First over a long ways, but he scores today, stops the clock, 157 and 4. That's win number 3 on the season, win number 16 on his career, and an early daily double for Renison and Trites here on the card. Congratulations to the connections. Don't Ask Logan, Andrea Renison, Ryder Matthews Renison, Ian McDonald, Basil Sherry, George Renison, and Todd Trites. Race number 2 is going official. Race number 2 going official. The 1, About to Get Lucky, was 3rd. 2, Thank You All My Fans, 4th. 3, Brandon's Glory, 2nd. 4, Emperor was 5th. And the 5, Don't Ask Logan, your race winner. Top down your program should read 3, 4, 2, 5, 1 on the bottom. Fractions for race number 2. Quarter was up 29 and 4. Half 58 and 2. 3/4 127 and 1. Mile time for your winner. Number 5, Don't Ask Logan, 157 and 4. Race 2 payouts. Number 5, Don't Ask Logan, returned $250 to win, $210 to place. The 3, Brandon's Glory, $630 to place. $2 Exactor, 5-3 the winning combination, $14.30. $2 Daily Double, 5-5 the winning combination, $12.60. And the $2 Triactor, 5-3-1 the winner in race number 2. Triactor returns $37.90.
Unless he took that horse too, and then it wouldn't matter. But I don't think Brock had 20. Ashley had 20. That was 40. That was more than half the money that was on him. Paul Bliss has got 22 and 20, so 10-10 is yours. Do you do 10-10? So there's that yours. So somebody else has got Paul Bliss.
Coming up next, our third race of the afternoon, race 3. Offering up Daily Double on races 3 and 4. Also win and place wagering. Exactor and Triactor wagering. Field of 6. This time around, no changes down your program. And there are handicapper selections coming up for our third race. And everybody all over number 2, Fall Bliss, in the upcoming third race. Then for second, Kurt and I agree on number 4, Montrose Hope for second. And we agree as well for third with Josie 150. And Gerard Smith, he's gone a little bit differently. He's gone to Fall Bliss. He's put Magical Alex in the second spot ahead of number 4, Montrose Hope. So 8 minutes now to post on your third race. 8 minutes. And again, don't forget, no racing here at Exhibition Park Raceway next week. We're back at it the following week with post time at 1 o'clock.
Note, folks, don't forget to get your 50-50 tickets. Still time to get those. Winner of race number 4 will be drawing today's winning 50-50. But keep that in mind. You still got one more race before we collect those up. So anybody who hasn't got in on the 50-50 draw, please do so. Also, a note to all fans and horsemen, after the winner circle presentation here in race number 3, there'll be a memorial horseshoe for Mike Campbell. So anyone wishing to be out for the memorial horseshoe, that will be after the completion of the winner circle presentation to the winner of race number 3.
And the starters getting set to leave the barn area for post parade of race number 3. It's coming up next. 6 minutes to post. No changes down your program. Win place, along with Exactor, Triactor, Daily Double wagering available on this third race. Post parade is coming up next.
The horses and the drivers for race number 3 are now on the racetrack for the post parade. Race 3 goes for a purse of $1,300. Daily double, exactor, triactor. Win place are your betting features. Number 1, Magical Alex, owned by Bob McNeil of St. John, New Brunswick. Bob does the training. Stephen Treitz will do the driving from the rail. Magical Alex. Number 2, Fall Bliss, owned by Dr. Mitch Downey of St. John, New Brunswick. Ellen Stevenson does the training. Dr. Downey will do the driving from post 2, Fall Bliss. Number 3, Love in Paradise, owned by the Ultimate Stable of Greater Lakeburn, New Brunswick. Sifuan Melanson does the training. Todd Treitz will do the driving from post 3, Love in Paradise. Number 4, Montrose Hope, owned by Harvey Holm of Alberton, Prince Edward Island. Lucy St. Amour does the training. John Davidson is the driver from post 4, Montrose Hope. Number 5, I Love Roses, owned by Gary Wright, Sherry Williams of Woodstock, New Brunswick. Gary does the training. Mark Haig will do the driving from post 5, I Love Roses. Rounding out the field from post 6 is Joe C. 150. He's owned by Sam Hodgins of Bloomfield, Kings County, New Brunswick. Sam does the training. He will do the driving from post 6, Joe C. 150. Those are the 6 pacers to contest race number 3, going for a purse of $1,300. Daily double, exactor, triactor. Win place are your betting features. Don't be left out on race number 3.
And with starters on track for our third race of the afternoon. Going to take look at this contest. Looks like we got another consensus pick here. Everybody
sure
agreeing on the top. The veteran, the teenager, Fall Bliss, comes into today off of a 5th place finish last week. Raced against Little Manny, Bugger Max, Brandon's Glory, paced a mile 2:02.1. You just look at the lines. He's been taking on the best in New Brunswick pretty much most of the last couple months. So he gets some welcome class relief here today. He draws well with post 2, and we all know, we've mentioned many times in the past, Scotty, he loves the front end. That's where he does his best work, and if the doc can get him there, I think he'll be awful tough to beat.
Yeah, this horse hasn't seen this cheap a class in a long time, Curtis, so he's got to take advantage of that. Hopefully here this afternoon with post 2. He's got great gate speed, and like you say, when he gets to the front, he just kind of rambles along, and I don't think they'll catch him here if the doc can get him to the front. And should be handy here in race number 3, and he'll be looking for his 55th career victory. So what a career this horse has had, and it's actually his 200th career race lifetime for Fall Bliss. So he's looking to make it a winning one here. He's got post 2, and currently sitting Kurt at 1-5.
Yes, heavy favorite on the board for sure here in race number 3. I went to Montrose Hope. I threw him in the 2 spot here this afternoon. This horse has been hitting the board pretty consistently, 4 top 3s in a row. Like I said last week, he had been knocking on the door of victory, and he just can't seem to get his picture taken. He gets out on the move. He's a tough horse. He likes to battle. He likes to grind it out on the outside. And then, you know what I mean, he's going to have his hands full, I think, with Fall Bliss here today. But again, if he gets up there and get some speedy fractions, going to look him in the eye, anything's possible. Regular pilot John Davidson is in the bike here this afternoon for owner Harvey Holm. Trainer Lucy St. Amour, 5-1 right now, Scotty, on the board. Good value.
Yeah, good value on number 4, Montrose Hope. Davidson won't be scared to pull in the right line early and give Fall Bliss a go here, so that could play into it as well. And he's tough as they come, and he's had a great career. He's 40 of 56 in the top 3, so that just shows you his consistency always on the board here. And going to be another good finish, I think, here for Montrose Hope. And you're getting good value for owner Harvey Holm and driver John Davidson, 5-1, Kurt, on Montrose Hope. So he'd be a nice play in the handicapping contest here.
1 minute to post here now on our race number 3. Still time to wager. Last chance to get in. Outside to Josie 150. Give a shot for him. There's some value right there, Scotty, at 12-1. Sam, the homebred of Sam Hodgin, comes in. He's been racing good as well. He was 5th last time out, never really got into the mile. But a couple starts before that, he was closing late, big quarters, 28-2, 29-1, pacing in 2 minutes. He can rally late. I'm not too worried about the fact that he's got the 6 holes, as long as Sam can keep him close to the field. I think he could launch maybe a little bit of an assault on the back half. Good value, too, with him right now at 12-1.
Yeah, great value. That last start there, off slow track conditions, never really had his footing the whole race, and shows it on the line, beaten over 20 lengths, but pretty good track conditions here this afternoon. So I expect Sam, if he can keep him up close and get into the action, they get some good fractions up here early, then that's going to favor a closing horse like this. But he's got his work cut out for him from post 6, but like you say, some good odds right now. 12-1 on number 6, Joe C150.
Starters are assembling on the backstretch. Last chance to wager here on race number 3. Gates in position. Wings open, wheels are rolling. We'll send it upstairs once again to Brock with the race call.
Thanks, Kurt. And my other selection in the handicapping contest is in here. I have 10-10 on the 2, Fall Bliss, because, of course, I didn't save any of my bankroll. Starters for race number 3 are heading in behind the starting gate. From the rail out, we have Magical Alex and Stephen Trites. 2, Fall Bliss with Dr. Mitch Downey. 3, Love in Paradise with Todd Trites. 4, Montrose Hope, John Davidson. I Love Roses, Mark Haig. Outside, that's Josie 150 and Sam Hodgins. Field of 6. Everybody's on the gate, top of the stretch. Here they come. There they go, off-hand pacings, 3 wide out of the gate. That is Love in Paradise. In between Pacers, Fall Bliss, and Magical Alex. These two into the first turn. Magical Alex inside has command of the racetrack. Fall Bliss surging on the outside, looking for the front. Out of the first turn, Fall Bliss on the outside now takes over the lead from Magical Alex. Right there, third, Love in Paradise. Montrose Hope found himself away fourth. Then Love in Paradise is fifth, and at the back, Josie 150. He can see them all by the opening quarter. 29-2, Fall Bliss in command of the racetrack. Right there second, that's Magical Alex. The teenagers are 1-2 here as they roll by the 3/8 turn. Fall Bliss and Dr. Downey in command. Right there, Magical Alex, the closest to him. Love in Paradise, loving her trip in third. Montrose Hope, he's eyeing the outside and comes there now from fourth. Following him will be I Love Roses. And at the back, Josie 150, but he's only about 6 or 7 off. Halfway home, they were there. 101 flat. Fall Bliss just got a nice little breather. Fall Bliss in command. Magical Alex still there, second on the inside. Up and at him on the outside there, that's Montrose Hope. Following him comes I Love Roses, and locked up now, no place for Love in Paradise. At the back still, Josie 150 on to 3/4. Fall Bliss gets the high lines from Dr. Downey, and he opens up a length and a half. Montrose Hope takes over second by 3/4, 130 flat. Fall Bliss is trying to seal the deal on the turn. His lead is 3 lengths on Montrose Hope. The battle now for third is between Magical Alex and I Love Roses. 3 deep from the back comes Josie 150. Down the stretch they come. It's Fall Bliss, and he's still strong through the lane. It's Fall Bliss and Dr. Downey wire to wire. Montrose Hope will be second. The battle goes for third. Up the rail, Love in Paradise grab third. But at the line, Fall Bliss got her done. 2 minutes, 1/5.
And there you have it, Fall Bliss. Pretty much a gate-to-wire effort here. Just past the 8th pole, took control of the race, 29-2. Over the half, 101. He stepped it up 29 seconds in that third panel and wins it here this afternoon. There you see him off the turn, and he's got a good lead here. Montrose Hope second, and good battle brewing in the backfield there for third. But Fall Bliss shows his heels to the field here, and we expected him to go off the front end here for Dr. Downey, and he does that this afternoon, and that's the winning formula for this guy, Fall Bliss. In his 200th career lifetime start, he gets his 55th lifetime victory. So Fall Bliss, congratulations, takes our third race. And there you see Montrose Hope finishing second once again. And the battle for third up the inside, Love in Paradise. And then Josie 150 on the outside for fourth. But we'll have Fall Bliss to the winner's circle here in just a moment. Winner of race number 3.
not going to be a difference. I mean, you had a $6 edge, didn't you? So yeah, so there's no real money. So I mean, it's going to be should be pretty close. Yeah. You gave a bit away, but you have the cushion. So.
Now making his way back in front of the fans comes the winner of race number 3. It's the 2-entry Fall Bliss. He's a 13-year-old Ridgeling by Blissful Hall from the Arts Place Mare Fall Festival. He's owned by Dr. Mitch Downey of St. John, New Brunswick, and he's trained by Ellen Stevenson. Dr. Mitch Downey did the driving today, put Fall Bliss on top all the way. Stops the clock today, 2 minutes and 1/5. That's win number 4 on the year, win number 55 of his career. Congratulations to the connections, Dr. Downey, Ellen Stevenson, and Fall Bliss on capturing race number 3. Now I'll give a couple moments for the horsemen and any fans who would like to come out for the Memorial Horseshoe this afternoon as we remember Mike Campbell.
History for you, the first ever triactor that I cast was access of $1,000. That was a $2 pay, so I only ended up with 500. But as far as on the board, to pay $1,000 was Campbell. Fredericton at simulcast. He won with Ralston's Life of Riley. And Power of Pain was second. Power of Pain, Gordy Hennessy drove, and Mark Collett was third with Domino Rex. Yeah, that was the first ever ticket I hit that paid $1,000. What's that? Yeah. It's a lot of us over the years. Yeah. Yeah, it was a while back. Yeah. And then there was another night at simulcast where Brock and I were betting together at that time. And it was like night.
Now turn your attention to the infield, folks, as horsemen come out for a Memorial Horseshoe as we remember Mike Campbell. Mike passed away earlier this week of a heart attack at the age of 73. He was a staple in maritime racing and here in New Brunswick for many years. Campbell was inducted into the Fredericton Raceway Hall of Fame in 2014. In his driving career, he amassed over 1,120 wins and over $1 million in earnings. Charlottetown native, grew up in harness racing. He was a member of the famous Hennessy family and was introduced to the sport by his grandfather Walter and Uncle Joe, both legendary island horsemen. His wife, we also like to pass on condolences to his wife Joan, married over 49 years, and together well over 50. Mike and Joan had many champion horses throughout the Maritimes. The most famous we all remember, I Gotta Go. He retired with a record of 154, 62 lifetime wins, and 4 of them better than 155, all on maritime soil. Many great owners, too many to remember. We will mention Gerald Godine and his sons Albert and Roy, Don Stevenson, Bob McCain, Dr. Jed Sutherland, Ron Gogan, Ron Roy, and Don and Dr. Ted Bremner. Together, Joan and Mike put together a very powerful stable throughout the Maritimes for years. He's known as being a very patient horseman, a very great man, and a tremendous storyteller. Horse Racing New Brunswick would like to extend our deepest condolences to the family and his wife on Mike's passing. We now ask for you to participate in a moment of silence as we remember Mike Campbell. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
And 10 minutes to post now for race number 4, coming up to race number 4 next. And there are your handicapper selections on your infield or on your in-house monitor, showing the same for Kurt and I. We've gone 2, 4, and 5. Showing the 6 there on the...
Race 3 is official. Race 3 going official. The 1 Magical Alex was 6. 2 Fall Bliss, your race winner. 3 Love in Paradise finished 3rd. 4 Montrose Hope was 4th. 5 I Love Roses 5th. And 6 Josie 150 finished 4th. Top down on your program should read 613 254 on the bottom. Fractions for race number 3/4 was up 29 and 2. Half 101 and 1. 3/4 130 flat. Mile time for your winner, number 2 Fall Bliss, 2 minutes and 1/5.
And there are the correct handicapper selections in this upcoming 4th race. And we've all gone to number 2. You Bet 'em a Good One. And Todd Treitz looking for his 3rd driving win of the afternoon. And also Team Renison looking for the winner circle once again. And Kurt and I and Gerard all over number 2. You Bet 'em a Good One in the upcoming 4th race. And I've gone to 3, Joe's Beauty for 2nd, over number 1, J.J. Brienne for 3rd. And Kurt has gone J.J. Brienne for 2nd with Joe's Beauty for 3rd. And Gerard Smith going 2, 5, 1 in his selections coming up for race number 4. Down to 8 minutes, win and place along with daily double wagering for your final 2 races, races 4 and 5. Win and place, and triactor betting. And also last chance for 50/50 tickets. They are on sale from your parimutuel seller and guaranteed prize of $100. So hopefully Harold did a good job selling some 50/50s over in the barn area today, and hopefully we'll have a great prize for you. So again, $5 tickets available from any parimutuel seller on site here at Exhibition Park Raceway. 7 to post in the 4th race.
I'd like to take a minute to say hello to my buddy Ronnie Chamberlain, our normal timer. He's not here this afternoon, a little under the weather. He is at home today, but I'm sure he's watching online. I hope he's done well in the handicapping contest this afternoon. Good luck, Ronnie. But we have had young Grady Hashie here doing the time in here this afternoon. I'm going to turn the microphone over to him for race number 4, and he's going to do the call here, and I'll take the watch. Good luck.
Down to 5 minutes now on race 4, 5 minutes. And again, your late daily double, races 4 and 5, Exactor, win and place, and triactor betting on this, the 4th race upcoming. Down to 5 minutes. Post Parade should be on the track here momentarily for race number 4. And again, last call for 50/50 tickets. Final call, 50/50 tickets draw coming up after this race.
Universal Media Sports and Entertainment.
And again, no live racing next Saturday afternoon. No live racing. We're back at it a week after that, closing it out with a couple cards. First one on October the 16th and October the 23rd. Of course, the big yearling sale happening next weekend. So if you're going over and making a purchase or purchasing a Calder filly online, best of luck. And if for New Brunswick buyers, if the horse is on location here and broke in New Brunswick, of course, you're eligible to the New Brunswick Breeder Stakes. So keep that in mind as well if you're looking for a yearling and you want to get some people together perhaps here in the area, want to buy a Calder filly for next year and do the work on it here, would be eligible for the New Brunswick Breeder Stakes for next year. So keep that in mind. Studders now leaving the barn area for race number 4, and we'll have the post parade. Grady Hashi will have the post parade. He'll also call the action for the upcoming 4th race.
Pacers and their drivers coming down the track. Here are the 5 Pacers for race number 4. The 1 is J.J. Brienne, owned by John Davidson Jr. John Davidson Sr. is the trainer and the driver. 2 is You Bet I'm a Good One, owned by Patrick McLean, Jeff Lilly, Blair McLaughlin, George Renison trains. Todd Trites drives the 3, You Bet I'm a Good One. Pardon me, that's a 2. 3, Joe's Beauty, owned by Stephen Downey. Steve Mason trains and drives. The 4 is Ultimate Flying 9, owned by the Ultimate Stable. Don Hubbard trains. Kyle Mason drives. And the 5 is Pickpocket Princess, owned and trained by Wayne Hubbard. Stephen Trites drives. That's the 5, Pickpocket Princess. Those are the 5 filly and mare Pacers for race number 4. Daily double races 4 and 5. Win in place, exacta triactor are your wagering options on race number 4. Coming up in a couple minutes' time.
And the Studders are on the track for race number 4 upcoming. And race number 4, both Kurt and I have gone to number 2, You Bet 'Em a Good One. You can see her on your in-house monitors right now. Daughter of Image of Dawn, owned by Patricia McLean, Jeff Lilly, and Blair McLaughlin. Trained by George Renison. They've already got a couple wins from the Renison barn, and Todd Trites looking for his 3rd of the afternoon. You Bet 'Em a Good One. Post number 2, a winner this season over Flamborough, 156. 7 wins in the win column so far this year. Looking for number 8 here this afternoon. Has a great post to work with. He's got Todd Trites in the driver's seat. He's driven this mare before, I do believe, in her career, and he'll be looking to get the lead, I think, Kurt, possibly with number 2, You Bet I'm a Good One. She's our top choice, Kurt, and you like her here as well from post position number 2.
Yes, absolutely. I think we'll be looking for the hat trick today for the Renison Trites connection. As you mentioned, this mare, she's got some good lines this year. 7 victories to her credit out of the 25 starts. She's got post 2 to work with, Todd and the bike. So I think we'll see her get spotted well, and she'll be looking well. I mean, JJ Brienne's on her inside, so she's definitely got some competition busting out of there, but I don't think she'll be sitting any worse than second Scotty. And 8-5, decent value right now on the board at her. So not favorite money, but I mean still decent ticket. Even money favorite right now is Joe's Beauty.
Yeah, I might have to jump on HPI here and grab some wins on the 2 here at 8-5. But there it is, Joe's Beauty on your monitors now, and gone to her for second. This 4-year-old daughter of Roll with Joe, and she's got a great finishing kick. So if she's into the mile late, she's got a good shot, possibly to unseat the top choice here. But Joe's Beauty, a winner over Exhibition Park. About 4 starts back, 158. Kurt was super impressive on that day, and she has had some braking problems, but knock on wood, she's been really, really good as of late. She's got that strong kick, so if we get some good fractions up front, she could knock them off here, and she's down to even money as well here at 1-1.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Scotty, I do like that late kick for her for sure. Macy can get her spotted well. I think we'll see her closing in late on the mile. She's a co-favorite at even money. Her and You Bet I'm a Good One. Some good value other than that. I'm looking at JJ Brienne right now on screen. 20-1 shot for Johnny D, which is not bad odds. She's got the lone win out of her 17 starts this year. Top 3, 11 of those 17 starts, and she's down to 6-1 now, taking a little bit of late money. Johnny's going to roll with her, and he's going to have her up close to the front of the bus. Just a question if she can hang around late to catch the piece. But very competitive field of mares here, Scotty.
Yeah, nice to see a mares race here.
Yeah, longest shot on the board right now is only 6-1. So I mean, very competitive field here in race 4, and they're moving in behind the gate. Wings open, wheels are rolling. We'll send it upstairs to Grady with the race call in race number 4.
Lining up in the 4th, JJ Brienne, You Bet I'm a Good One, Joe's Beauty, Ultimate Flying Nun, and Pickpocket Princess. Field of 5, top of the stretch for the 4th. Here they come. There they go. They're off and pacing. You Bet I'm a Good One leaves. JJ Brienne towards the rail will look to go second. Pickpocket Princess from the outside. Left hard to get away third. Ultimate Flying Nun second from last there fourth. And Joe's Beauty will trail the field from fifth. By the 8th pole they go. You Bet I'm a Good One turning into the backstretch with the lead. JJ Brienne is back about 2.5 there second. Pickpocket Princess is mid-pack from third. Ultimate Flying Nun is fourth. And outside fifth Joe's Beauty. But she'll have to take back and stay fifth early on as they head by the quarter pole, and it's You Bet I'm a Good One with the lead. 29-2 was the opener. JJ Brienne sits there second. Pickpocket Princess watching them from third, racing there fourth towards the inside. Ultimate Flying Nun, and back to the outside from fifth comes Joe's Beauty as they head towards 3/8, and You Bet I'm a Good One in control, looking comfortable as they come off the turn and straighten down the stretch with the opening half mile in their sights. Second towards the inside, JJ Brienne. Pickpocket Princess is racing there from third. No moves yet as they head to the half. Joe's Beauty is now moved up fourth, trailing the field. Ultimate Flying Nun, they were by the half in 1 minute and 2/5, heading into the 3/8 5/8 turn, and then they're led by You Bet I'm a Good One. Now we got some action. Here's Pickpocket Princess driving up on the outside second. She's going to grind away. JJ Brienne is in there third. Joe's Beauty outside fourth, and trailing the field from fifth is Ultimate Flying Nun up the backstretch to go. They've matched strides. You Bet I'm a Good One, and Pickpocket Princess on the outside is challenging. JJ Brienne is back third as they go to 3/4. Joe's Beauty's outside fourth. 3/4 in 1:29-4, and You Bet I'm a Good One regains the lead by a half length. Second on the outside, Pickpocket Princess. JJ Brienne is there from third. Joe's Beauty is fourth, and Ultimate Flying Nun is the trailer as they head by 7/8 and turn for home. And it's You Bet I'm a Good One. She put Pickpocket Princess away, and she's home free by 2 or 3. And it's You Bet I'm a Good One far outside. Late challenge from Joe's Beauty. Pickpocket Princess third, but Renison and Trites are going to triple up. You Bet I'm a Good One in the fourth. Second goes to Joe's Beauty. Pickpocket Princess, she was there for third. Time for the mile, 1:59.3.
And a nice trip for You Bet 'Em a Good One and driver Todd Trites. We expected him to take the lead with this mare today and goes right to the front. Cut the quarters 29 and 2, a minute 2/5. Stepped it up that third quarter of 29 and 2, 129 and 4. At the third station, the mile 1:59 and 3 closes it out 30 and 4. As you see, You Bet 'Em a Good One led all the way, and Trites in command here, a couple lengths, and Pickpocket Princess made that first over move on the outside. And how about Joe's Beauty? We mentioned her late finishing kick, and she used it today, but ran out of racetrack here. Does get up for the deuce, as you'll see her here late in the mile, get up for second. And Pickpocket Princess won a good trip. That first over trip still held on for third. J.J. Brienne fourth, but Renison, Trites, they triple up here in race number 4, and they'll be back in the winner's circle in just a few moments. You Bet 'Em a Good One scores the 4th race victory. And we were mentioning about the yearling sale next weekend over in Prince Edward Island. We do have about 5 catalogs available at the lower level of the judges stand. If you're looking for a catalog to follow along with the sale next week, or if you're going over, we have 5 of them at the bottom level of the judges stand here if you want to grab one.
Comes the winner from race number 4. That's the 2, You Bet I'm a Good One. She's a bay mare 4 by Image of Dawn out of a Largo mare, Bet 'Em Laura. Owned by Patricia McLean, Jeff Lilly, Blair McLaughlin. George Renison triples up in the training duties. Todd Trite gets a driving triple. Time for the mile, 1:59 and 4. You Bet I'm a Good One picking up her 8th win on the season and 12th overall. You Bet I'm a Good One in the 4th.
There's your payouts from race number 4, and You Bet 'Em a Good One, $6 and $4.30. Joe's Beauty, $2.10 to place. Your Exactor, 2 and 3, $13 even. Triactor, combination of 2, 3, and 5, $30, 10 cents. And the double, 2 and 2, returns $5 and 60 cents. And coming up next, race number 5 of the afternoon to close things out. It's our feature of the day, featuring Exactor along with Triactor. Win and place betting features on the 5th race with a field of 5, purse of $1,600, with post time coming up in about 8 minutes.
Congratulations to the winner of our 50-50 draw today, Ann Elford. Congratulations, Ann. You are the winner of $100. I believe if you're listening over there, I believe you're over in the canteen. Congratulations, Ann, for the prize of $100 for the 50-50 draw.
Official results from the 4th The 1, J.J. Brienne, was 4th. 2, You Bet I'm a Good One, the race winner. 3, Joe's Beauty, was 2nd. 4, Ultimate Flying Nun, was 5th. And the 5, Pickpocket Princess, was 3rd. Fractions of 29 and 2, 1 minute and 2, 129 and 4, and the mile in 159 and 4. In review from the top, 41253. I repeat, 41253. You Bet I'm a Good One paid $6 to win. Joe's Beauty, $2.10 to place, $2 exacta $13, $2 tractor $30.10, and the $2 daily double races 3 and 4 paid $5.60. I now hand you back over for the day cap to your main track announcer, Brock McEachran.
Another reminder, after our live racing has been completed, all kinds of action, including racing from Charlottetown at Red Shores, happening this afternoon. So we'll continue with that action in our sulky room here in St. John, also available in Moncton, and also Fredericton, of course. So all kinds of simulcast wagering available after our live racing has been completed, so hopefully you can stick around for that. Coming up is our finale, and there are your handicapper selections coming up in race number 5, and all three of us all over number 5, Little Manny, in the win column. Little Manny from post 5, currently at 1-4, and I've gone to number 2, KD Overdrive for the deuce, and Instant Shadow for 3rd. Kurt has gone with Little Manny over Instant Shadow for 2nd, and then KD Overdrive 3rd, and Gerard has gone 5-3-2 in the finale. So we'll look at the starters when they get on the racetrack here for race number 5. You still have 6 minutes for wagering. 6 minutes on the final live race of the afternoon. Down to 5 minutes now, 5 minutes, and we've got a pretty good betting board here with Little Manny, the slight choice at 7-5. And now that has just changed. Ultimately Handsome now has taken over the favorite slot with 4 minutes to go at 6-5. Little Manny 9-5. Then Bugger Max 2-1, 9-2 on KD Overdrive, and Instant Shadow at 4-1. So an even betting board for your upcoming 5th race, and so far nobody standing out early with 4 minutes to post. Starters will be on the track here shortly for post parade of our 5th race, final live race of the afternoon. Down to 3 minutes now. Now down to 2 minutes. Just went down to 2 minutes here, and starter should be coming onto the track here shortly. And Little Manny has dropped down to 1-2 on the wagering on a win ticket. It's Little Manny right now at 1-2. Again, if you want a catalog for our next weekend sale on PEI, we have 3 of them left at the bottom of the judges' stand.
The horses and drivers for race number 5, the top class of the day, are now on the racetrack for the post parade. Race 5 goes for a purse of $1,600. Exactor, Triactor, win place are your betting features. Number 1, Bugger Max, owned by Gordon White of St. John and Dale Orr of St. John. Gordon does the training. Mark Hagg will do the driving from the rail. Bugger Max. Number 2, KD Overdrive, owned by Steve Mason of Quispamsis, New Brunswick. Steve does the training. Kyle Mason will do the driving from post 2, KD Overdrive. Number 3, Instant Shadow. He's owned by the Ultimate Stable and Don Hubbard of Greater Lakeburn, New Brunswick. Don does the training. Todd Treitz will do the driving from post 3, Instant Shadow. Number 4 is Ultimately Handsome, owned by the Ultimate Stable of Greater Lakeburn, New Brunswick, also trained by Don Hubbard. John Davidson will do the driving from post 4, Ultimately Handsome. And rounding out the field from post 5, that's Little Manny, owned by Dean McLaughlin, Brad McLaughlin, Mark Taylor, Stephen Treitz of New Brunswick. Charlie Miles does the training. Stephen Treitz will do the driving. Outside 5, Little Manny. This is the field to contest race number 5, going for a purse of $1,600. Exactor, Triactor, win place are your betting features. Last chance to play the live racing here this afternoon. Don't be left out on race number 5.
And the starters on track for our final live race of the day. Field of 5 to contest the event. We're going to take a look at this contest. No surprise, Little Manny being the big favorite, Scotty, right now, 2 to 5.
He is now, yeah.
There was a little bit of money early there on Ultimately Handsome.
Yeah,
was duking it out, but now Little Manny moving back down to the favorite, rightly so. Comes off of an 8-length win last week in 159 flat. Of course, he moves back up to top class company here today, but as we mentioned in the pre-show, no Woodmere Ideal Art to deal with today, no blood money. So Little Manny does have post 5 to work with, but I think Stephen will be able to bust right out of there, and I think if he doesn't get roughed up too bad, he's gonna be awful hard to beat.
Yeah, I think it's his race to win or lose. He's raced such higher class horses as far as you look down your program. The likes of I'm a Looker Too, Woodmere Ideal Art. And you mentioned, he's raced Time to Dance a couple times this season. So he's chased some real nice horses around all summer long. And really to be commended. He's had a good season, 56-3, new lifetime mark over Exhibition Park here. He does have 6 wins, looking for a 7th, just a little bit over $9,000 in the bank. But, he's had a pretty good season. So you can't take anything away from him here. And I think he's head and shoulders the best. I don't think post 5 will hurt him that much. He's sharp right now, despite chasing some pretty good horses around all summer long. So gotta like him, Kurt. He's post 5 though, but you're getting 2 to 5 here on number 5, Little Manny.
Last chance to wager here now on race number 5. Starters are moving in as we speak. On screen now is Instant Shadow. Here's a 4-1 shot. That might be one looking to upset the apple cart. Like we had mentioned, two-pronged attack for the Ultimate Stables here today with Instant Shadow and Ultimately Handsome.
Yeah.
Both coming in to take a shot at Little Manny here this afternoon. He comes off of a nice win in Summerside his last start, 157-2 by open lengths. Of course, Todd Trites has the hot hand today. He's not with Team Renison in this one, but obviously with Ultimate Stable. Trainer Don Hubbard, this fella can, son of Shadow play. He can give a good account of himself, and he's got post 3 to work with, so we'll see what Todd does to try to get early position.
Yeah, see if he leaves and gives his brother a parking ticket and return the favor there from earlier in the day. So we'll see how that plays out. But Instant Shadow, some pretty good odds. 4-1 on him as they get set on the backstretch area, and a good betting field. Longest shot on the board right now, 10-1. KD Overdrive. Surprised to see him that much. 10-1 here as they gather on the backstretch.
For the last time today, we'll send it upstairs to Brock with the race call of feature race number 5.
Thanks, Kurt. Time to wrap up the live racing portion here at Exhibition Park. Starters are on the turn. From the rail out, we have Bugger Max and Mark Hagg. KD Overdrive and Kyle Mason. Instant Shadow, Todd Trites. Ultimately Handsome, John Davidson. Outside, that's Little Manny and Stephen Trites. Field of 5. Everybody's on the gate. It's top class time at Exhibition Park. Here they come. And they go off and pacing, 3 wide start, Instant Shadow, Ultimately Handsome, far outside Little Manny. These 3 into the first turn. Instant Shadow inside, outside, Ultimately Handsome's working hard. These 2 go at it early. The stablemates are going at it by the opening 8th. Instant Shadow wins round 1. He will seat Ultimately Handsome. Now with a rush and a brush. Little Manny on the outside. He was 4th, now 3rd, now 2nd. He's looking for the front. Little Manny outside coming on for the front. Instant Shadow inside. Just like before, the Trites brothers are at it by the opening quarter. Instant Shadow taking it to Little Manny. 27-4 by the opening quarter. This is serious, folks. Little Manny outside is being given the hard shoulder by Instant Shadow, who's not navigating the cones that well. Halfway home, Little Manny on the outsides, trying to work his way to the front. He's finally there for Stephen Trites, but he paid a price halfway there. 56-2, cutthroat half for Little Manny. Instant Shadow took him as far as he can. He's now on his helmet. Ultimately Handsome's watched all this from 3rd. He'll now pounce to the outside for Davidson. They roll by 5/8. Little Manny, how much more can he take? Down the backside, Instant Shadow inside. Outside, Ultimately Handsome. KD Overdrive now closer from 4th. Bugger Max still there 5th. On by 3/4. The battle still on. Little Manny 127 flat. He's still the leader. Inside, Instant Shadow. Ultimately Handsome's been no closer than 3rd. No place to race right now for KD Overdrive. He is 4th, top of the stretch. Little Manny tries to see it through. Instant Shadow's out to try him again. KD Overdrive's coming up the cones. Little Manny, he's bracing for the wire. How much can he take? Here comes the line. Little Manny got there in time for Stephen Trites. He held off KD Overdrive on the line. Time for the mile, 158-2. Little Manny.
And the Trites brothers going at it again here in this race. And, of course, earlier on in the program, so here we go. You've seen it, Little Manny getting parked to that opening quarter in 27-4 over the half, 56-2, then 127 at the 3/4. And, boys, I'll tell you, KD Overdrive just ran out of a little bit of racetrack, and I'll tell you, he would have beat Little Manny through the home stretch, another 10 feet or so. But Little Manny, give him the props, boys. He got that park job and still got the victory here, a hard-fought victory. KD Overdrive, you see in the slow-mo stretch drive here, getting up on the inside and skimming the cones, but just running out of racetrack. Instant Shadow, he went a heck of a trip as well, did the parking on this occasion, and finished third right there, only about a length and 3/4 back. So again, big win for Little Manny, holding off KD Overdrive in the home stretch and surviving that park job. And we'll have them back in the winner's circle in just a moment. Little Manny takes the 5th.
And hold all tickets here. In the 5th, ladies and gentlemen, judges will review pylon action at the 3/8 on horse 3, Instant Shadow. Pylon inquiry underway here in race number 5. As we wait for the unofficial winner of race number 5 to make his way back, it is the 5-horse Little Manny. He's a 4-year-old son of Articulator from the Blissful Hall mare, The Good Wife. He's owned by Dean McLaughlin, Brad McLaughlin, Mark Taylor, and Stephen Treitz of Fredericton. Charlie Miles does the training. Stephen Treitz did the driving. No trip required for Little Manny. He roughed it up early and often. He stopped the clock today. 1:58-2 off Torrid Fractions. An impressive victory. That's win number 7 on the season, win number 12 of his career. Congratulations to the connections. Dean McLaughlin, Brad McLaughlin, Mark Taylor, Stephen Treitz, Charlie Miles, and Little Manny. Race number 5 is going official. Race number 5 headed official. The 3 Instant Shadow was third, inside 1 pylon at the 3/8. Therefore, no violations. Race number 5 will be going official. Number 1, Bugger Max, was 5th. 2, KD Overdrive, 2nd. 3, Instant Shadow, 3rd. 4, Ultimately Handsome, 4th. And the 5, Little Manny, your race winner. Top down on your program should read 5-2-3-4-1 on the bottom. Fractions for race number 5. Quarter was up 27-4. Half 56-3. 3/4 126-4. Mile time for your winner, number 5, Little Manny, 158-2. The backstretch, Stephen Treitz phone the judges, Todd Treitz phone the judges. Stephen Treitz and Todd Treitz, please phone the judges. Race number 5, Little Man, you return $2.90 to win, $2.10 to place, 2 KD Overdrive, $2.60 to place. Your $2 exactor, 5-2, the winning combination. Nice exactor, $36 even. $2 triactor, 5-2-3, paid $24.60. Should have bet the exactor. $2 double, 2-5, returns $7.50. And your $1 pick 5, 5-5, 2-2-5, the winning combination. A lot of favorites in the sequence today. The $1 payout still returns $43.60, $43.60 on the dollar payout on the pick all here at Exhibition Park. That does complete the live portion of racing here this afternoon. We take next week off for Thanksgiving, the yearling sale on the island, and Breeders' Crown weekend. So make sure you have a look at all the great racing action here simulcasted next week, but we take the week off. We are back in 2 weeks from today on October the 16th, and we wrap it all up October the 23rd. So 2 cards left, October 16th and October 23rd. Hope you can join us here at Exhibition Park.